Okay, in this part 3 of the Unit 3 test review, we're going to be looking at finding slope from an equation. So here you can see I have 3 equations. I have y equals negative 2x minus 3, y equals 6x minus 2, and this one is negative 5x plus 2y equals 10. Now, these first 2 examples, the equations are in what's called y equals mx plus b form. Remember that m is our slope, and the b is our y-intercept. Okay, well, because we know that, then if we are trying to find the slope, if we have an equation that's in y equals mx plus b form, the m is the slope, or the coefficient in front of x is the actual answer to the slope. So when we take a look at these examples here, in this first one, we have y equals negative 2/3 x minus 3. Well, the slope is simply going to be the negative 2/3. So again, in the first one, the slope is negative 2/3. All right, and this one right here, y equals 6x minus 2. This again is in y equals mx plus b form, and y equals 6x minus 2. So the 6, the coefficient with the x, is the slope. So slope equals 6, okay? Now this one is different. This is in standard form, negative 5x plus 2y equals 10. So we have to solve this equation for y. Remember, what we need to do is we need to get this y by itself. We have this minus 5x with it, so we're going to use inverse operations. The inverse of a minus 5 is plus 5. So we're going to add 5x to the left side because that's going to allow us to cancel, because a negative 5 plus 5 cancels. But you have to also add 5x to the right side. Now, we're not actually combining 10 and 5x because this is a variable and a constant, but we're just going to rewrite it as 2y equals, and then we have our 5x and our positive 10, so we write plus 10. Now, we're not trying to solve for 2y, we need to just say 1y. Well, to get 1y, then we would need to divide by 2, because 2 divided by 2 is 1, but we have to divide everything by 2. So now our equation, when the 2's cancel, it says y equals, and then we have this fraction 5 divided by 2, but it's 5 halves. Well, we can actually just leave that written as 5 halves x. And then here where it's 10 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we're just going to write plus 5. And again, you can see this is now in y equals mx plus b form, and the coefficient with x is 5 halves. So the slope of this one is going to be 5 halves. All right, that's a quick review of finding slope from an equation.